Right then, so we're in the, we managed to get it in the man cave. Everyone was having a go at me for filming in portrait, so I'm gonna, apparently this isn't how it's done. So, she's in. And now, as you know, we've had the knee bolster removed and the underbit removed from when we've done the, what are we doing, this condensate drain. So now we just need to get this dash out somehow. Not entirely sure. Like I said, everything I've read, the Mercedes-Benz workshop manual makes it sound like it should just fall out like butter in your hands and no real issue. And I've had a look at a few forums, and it's yeah. Look, I guess we'll see what we see, won't we? But let's get at it. See how we go. Something I am going to do actually very quickly, which I keep forgetting to do, is just WD-40 up the bonnet releases. It's getting a bit, when I'm pulling it and opening it, it's getting a bit tough. I keep meaning to do it, keep forgetting to do it, so while I've got the bonnet up I will. Just going to get the take the battery off. Make sure you take the battery off because you're going to be dicking around with a lot of electrics. You can see the engines, had some big storms here, so the engine's a bit, yeah, need to clean. So in order of things that need to happen, glove box out. This needs to come out. They reckon I've read that the center console can stay in, so I might try and leave that in. Yeah, these need to come out. I think that just stays where it is when we pull it out, which would be nice. That needs to be disconnected. Switch needs to be pulled out. Speaker boxes. Now these apparently the A pillars. They apparently come out quite easily, but are quite brittle, so we need to be careful of those. Speakers, as we've said, there's a little center. Oh, there he is. There, look. That needs to come out. That needs to come out. And then apparently that's kind of it. And then it should just gently float out of the car with no real drama. All right, let's get to it. So I'm going to take out this circular vent that runs under the dashboard, and that's got, where's it gone? Oh, there we go. Blimey, that little screw there. So we're going to get that done. Put it out. There's also another one just there, you can see, and I think that loosens up this. We'll get that done, come back. Okay, so the reason that that's important is because it gives us, oh geez, this is not easy to film in landscape. This bolt here is one of the bolts that holds the dash in. So I don't know that we necessarily need to remove this whole thing, but I'm going to anyway. And that's with a bolt up there. I need to get some more light in here. I know, one bolt in there. I think that's it. We'll get that done. We've done. Jesus, come on, it's not easy. There you go. I'll get up top there. Look, there's one there, and there's also one there, and that will allow this to drop out. So I'll get that. Interestingly, it's a slide fit when it comes out, so you don't have to undo them all the way, and you should just slide out, and you can just leave them on there, which I'm going to do because I have a tendency to lose that kind of thing. I'll just nip them up and they're there when they come back later on. So those of you who know that we were coming off the back of another repair for the condensate drain. So what you would normally do now is radio out, switches out, center console out. There's a screw here that you need to take out. Now, oh sorry, I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. Now a lot of these say that you can either leave the console in, the center console in, and the dash will still come out, which I find interesting. And even the manual doesn't tell you to take the center console out either, the Mercedes-Benz workshop manual. But I need to do a little repair on mine here. As you can see, this is snapped. So when this is all tied in and I put the center switch console in, this doesn't really line up. It's all flexy and it's not very good. So I'm going to take mine out and get it on the bench and try and do something with that. I don't know what. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll figure something out. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Something else that needs to be done is the linkage for the, you can just see it there. There you go, put that linkage there. That needs to come off. So I'm just going to get my hand in it and you can see that it's just on a little bit of a hook, so just hook it over. So that's what I'm going to do. Just pull that off, so disconnect it from this end here. So that's out, there's all the gubbins hanging out. Now you can see under there, there's two screws. One here and one over this side here. You need to take those out. I've already done that, like I say, because I was doing other stuff. And then according to everything I'm reading now, this should just lift out. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to film that and get both hands in here to lift it out, but let me see if I can get moving on it and then I'll try and film it. So it has got a lot of movement on it, and what I've had to do is plug the battery back in, connect the battery and move the seat right back, because what was happening is when I'm trying to lift it out, this is fouling on the armrest. So let me see if I can let me see if I can get it out. I just realised if I open the sunroof I might be able to get a bit more room in it, a bit more light in here. Alright, something to be aware of. There's a little bit of resistance there, and of course they're going to go right in the way so you can't see anything, because why wouldn't they? So basically this bit of plastic and that other little bit of plastic there, they operate the vent at the rear, and there's quite a bit of resistance on that when you're trying to pull it out, so you'll just be careful of that. And apparently it was definitely more good luck than good judgment, because that just seemed to come apart. That you can't buy that plastic bit anymore, I don't think you can buy this anymore. So if you break that, you're really in trouble. But I'm quite lucky, mine just seemed to have come apart, or it might be broken. I haven't checked it yet. We'll find out in a minute. Let's see. So you can see that's the underside of the center console, and what happens is obviously this here is connected to it. So as you pull it out, all of this, which connects to this outlet here, and there's another one on the other side, all comes out together, and then you ended up with this horrifically scary looking bunch of stuff. So that's the center console out anyway, and that I'll be honest with you, yeah, if you're quite methodical about it, it's not as scary as you might think it would be. So the next thing is remove the steering wheel, but you don't have to, but you do need to remove the cluster. Now I'm quite fortunate that the guys that last took the dash out didn't really put it back very well, but normally what you do is there's a special tool that you can get which punches in there and you kind of twist it. It's like a bent over, I don't know what you said, like a clothes hanger, metal clothes hanger, and that allows it to get in behind the dash and just yank it out, and you put them in both sides. But like I say, mine's still half hanging out. For whatever reason, they decided they didn't want to put mine back in properly. Oh, there you go, I've just broken it. Excellent. Oh, I see what's happened here. Look. they've not pushed it all the way back in because they've retrimmed it. Excellent. So I am going to have to get the tool. I thought he was just going to pop out. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry. I might just get away with gently. Oh, there you go. So there you go, she's out, but you can see there, actually I don't know if you can, see there's a little lip where it slides in and it just catches on this edge here. It's got like a little edge there. I'll take another picture anyway so you can see. And right, the other thing as well, I'll just show you, is you need to obviously then disconnect all the, hang on. Disconnect all the leads on the back, all the lights on the back. What's interesting is my economy gauge hasn't been working, so I'm pretty much guessing they never reconnected that, so I'll fix that when I put it back as well. Okay, get that done and come back. So in true Mercedes style, which is very, very cool, you'll see that each of the little numbers, each little indicator light is numbered, and so are the individual bulbs, so you know exactly which one goes where. 5, 3, 4, they're all there. Very, very clever. I had the dash out previously to fix the, there you go, look, they haven't put that back. So that's the economy gauge, which they didn't bother putting back. Cheers, guys. So you need to just make sure that goes back in. So I had the good thing about Mercedes as well is it's pretty much impossible to put something in the wrong place. Obviously everything's numbered there. All the connectors are slightly different, so you don't have to, I mean, obviously take photos and make yourself 100% sure of it if you're not sure, but it's not critical, because it's quite difficult to put it in the wrong place. Having said that, I'm sure I will, and something will go bang. There we go. You can take this off now as well. The guys who did the last dash out job were kind enough to break that for me. So yeah, just obviously be careful when you're doing that. You need to, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to get that out actually, so it might have just been broken out of necessity, but either way, just be careful, otherwise you'll be buying a new one. Next thing is glove box out. So you've got a retainer there. Unfortunately, again, most of mine are missing from when the guys did it originally. One's on the side there as well. So we'll pull that inner out, and then I'll come back. So the way these come out, they've got like a locking insert. So you can see, again, I'm doing this one-handed. So he pops out. Oh, I know it's a bit. Oh, there you go, and then he pops out after. That's how you get them out. Don't forget about the glove box light as well. So take him down, disconnect him, poke the wires through, and then out she comes. We're also going to take out this trim here and this trim here. This is obviously loose because we've got the centre bit out. We can't really pull it out because this is in the way. So you've got, what we got? One there, and one there, Phillips screwdrivers. So just get them in there and get it out. Right, so we've got this out now, which is the trim that goes under there. So something that you need to know is you need to open the door, take out that side panel there, which just comes out. It's got a couple of locators. You have to be quite gentle with it. I had one previously, it broke. And then what happens is this vent slides into there. My mouse and head's not really helping, is it? There, so when you take it out, you have to kind of slide it that way and then pull it down and it drops down. The last piece of the puzzle is to take out this bit here, and then that frees up. That all looks a bit, oh, I don't know if that's, not sure if, oh, okay, anyway, that looks a bit delicate, so I'll do that now. So just trying to take that out, obviously completely forgot about this little screw here, so make sure you grab that, otherwise you're going to break something. The next thing we need to do is get these A-pillars out of the way. God, it looks dirty. On both sides. So I'm told, and I'm not going to lie, I did have a little go early on, and they just kind of do that. Now there are some locating slots there, but I would suggest that my friends that did the job last time just used double sticky sided tape and things to make them stay. Anyway, we'll try and put them back as the way they're supposed to be. We'll just do the same on the other side. Next thing is removing the speakers. Now it seems that once you've removed this, you just lift it up, pull it towards you, and job done. So I've got, oh hang on, where's it gone? Oh, you're joking me. Oh, here we go. So I've got the old faithful Phillips stubby. Let's see if we can get this done. It's actually a lot easier to get it with a small ratchet extension. Get a bit more clearance, you can work with it a little bit easier. Got ahead of myself there a little bit. There's a screw there for the speaker, and unfortunately this speaker's been damaged, so I'm going to have to replace it, which is yeah, unexpected, but let's see anyway. And that speaker just lifts out and just disconnects. Just something to bear in mind, that there is the connector for the speaker under the dash, so yeah, you need to disconnect that and pull it through. So the next stage is underneath the speaker you've got bolt 1, in the middle there you've got bolt 2, and you've got a corresponding one on the other speaker. So let's get a better look at it. There's one. Can't really see it. There you go, there's bolt 2, bolt 3. Let's get them undone. After much messing around with various sockets and so on, the only way you're going to get into these with an Allen key. It's the only way you're going to get the clearance. It's a formula Allen key as well. So let's crack on with that. Just a little tip. Once you've loosened it off with the Allen key, you can get a little sort of socket and a socket Allen on there, so you can get your hands in there just to wind it off. It's a bit quicker if you're like me and you've got big old chimp fingers, just makes life a bit easier. So now we have to remove these two here, this one and this one. That's what's holding the dash in. So
we've got one this side, and I believe there's another one the other side. So they look about 13 mil. So we'll crack on and get those removed. There's a whole bracket. Yeah, I don't think that needs to come out. Yeah, just those two there on this side, and we'll have a look at the other side and check that. Yeah, that's the two nuts and the bracket removed on the driver's side. Well, if you're a left-hand drive, so there. Right in. So you can just see there. There's the bracket. Screw there, screw there. They need to be undone. Now I'm actually poking through the glove box to see that. So once you've taken the glove box, you can poke your head through and you'll be able to see that without too much of a fuss. But they're next. Okay, once again, there's the bracket out, so you can see what you're looking at. And that's now, that dashboard is feeling pretty loose now, so we'll see how that goes. So the next thing we need to do is remove what they call the vent deflectors. Now these are done by sticking a little in there, that little tab there, you have to pull that, and there's one on this side as well. You see, you have to just lift those while you're pulling this out. So it's a two-handed job, unfortunately, but I'll do that and I'll come back. Once you've done that, it's just worth noting you've got to twist it down, and then out she pops like that. So you've got to put it, don't have it looking at you like that because it won't come out. You've got to twist it, and then it'll just pull forward like that, and out she comes. So with those out now, we need to figure out how, obviously this for the left vent, this for the centre vent, which you can see struggling to move around a little bit there, and the right vent. Now, in order to disconnect this vent control, we just need to undo that screw there, and then that means that that it's disconnected effectively from this control here. So we'll get that done. Right, so that's disconnected now. There's the I've slightly misunderstood how it all goes together. Luckily for me though, it's not caused me any major issue. So that is a flexible link which actually screws into the end of the, you can just see the end of the thread there. Oh, it's not, oh come on, right, so there's the end of the thread, which you can see there, and it screws into that end there. So I'm assuming we don't have to take this all the way out because it's now effectively disconnected. So in order to release the left hand vent control, if you go down in the driver's footwell, obviously on a left hand drive, and you can just see that moving, so you've got to disconnect from that point there. I'm not sure how yet, but I'll figure that out in a minute and let you know. So everywhere I've read says that the easiest way to do this is to apply pressure with the pick or something. Can you see that? What have I done? Oh yeah, there. So what I've done is I've wrapped a cable tie around it long enough so that I can pull it while sliding the lever on the dashboard, and apparently that should free it off. It's a two-hand job, unfortunately, so I'll give that a go and let you know how it goes. Gotta be honest, I just put a big screwdriver on it in the end and got it off. Not entirely sure if I damaged anything or not, but I hope not. There you go. There's the other one on the passenger side, so I think I'm just going to give it the same treatment with the big old screwdriver and hope that does the job. Something that everybody's been going on about is to drop the steering column. Now, I've left that to the last, to be fair, because I'm a bit of a lump and trying to get up in the footwell with the steering wheel where it was difficult enough. I think trying to do it with the steering wheel drop would have been near on impossible. So if you're a slighter individual, then you can do that earlier on in the process. But I'm just going to do this now. There's two there, and I believe, oh, there we go. Oh no, there. One there and one on the other side. Okay, there's the two little buggers there. So two there, two up the top, drop the steering column, job done. So column's dropped, and it does actually give you quite a bit more space. Something that we did forget to do, however, is remove this, which could have been incredibly costly if I hadn't done that and started yanking on the dashboard. So I think we'll just get that out and the dashboard's ready to come out. Easy way to pull that out as well. A little something around it, pair of pliers, give it a yank. So it seems that we need to pull from the driver's side and at the same time make sure that it disconnects from the centre console. You have to roll it this way. Oh, hang on. Look like we've got something going on there. Oh no, we're all good. I think it was just stuck on. Oh, okay, no, it's alright. No rope bolts. So we just keep rolling it this way. And it should come. Oh, Jesus. Those things falling apart now. Get stuck on the door there. There we go. Right, we caught on some cables there on the A post. What else have we got? We'll clear this side. What have we got this side that's stuck on? Oh. Oh, hang on, what's happened here? What are we stuck on here? Vacuum lines. Vacuum lines. What are they for? Hang on. Oh, okay, right. So it just comes out. There we go. I'll show you all about that in a minute. What else we got? Oh, we've got something else here. We've got something else here, which looks like the light collection. Light connection for the switch. Light switch, oddly enough. Oh, hang on. thing is the control cable for the right hand vent, which goes up and under. And I think, as if by magic, fucking hell, dashes out. Okay, so there we have it. Dash out. There's all the offending bits and pieces. The bit that I want to get to is in that lot somewhere. So yeah, I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to get out. And I'm kind of wondering if it's worth giving it all a bit of an overhaul anyway. And check out all these, oh sorry, I got my thumb in the way, check out all these actuators. Jesus. I've got to be honest, I'm more nervous about putting it all back than I am about anything else. But there we go, it's done anyway. You can't undo it.